Hello, and welcome to Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. So I'm trying a new setup today because I want to do this with motion controls. So hopefully it looks alright. I can see chat. Welcome, Base Sniper. So I've never even opened this game before, but we're going to... Alright, so we have a gyro that's used to control this. Alright. Now, for the name here, okay. Base Sniper, do you have a name for this? Because the tie was between Link and Other. If you don't have a name, then I'm just gonna skip it and we'll just go with Link. Bob. Well, it's a tie, so I'm gonna go with Link. I wanted to name him No, but it's fine. So it says revivals at the bottom. That'll count every time that I die or use a fairy. Because I've found that I've been dying, but using fairies that kind of beats the point. You have to have no space and then it'll work. Hello, Chief Bird! Trying to stream where I'm standing up the whole time. Because it's Skyward Sword, which has motion controls, as everyone knows. And I like the motion controls, so I'm going to try it. Standing up the whole time. Got the blue bird and the red bird. Oh, and there's a green bird, too. We got another blue bird. So if you notice, the main theme here is actually Zelda's Lullaby in reverse. You might not notice it because it includes even the part that goes after the 6 notes you play. But the 6 notes. Does that whole section and reverses that for the main theme here. Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. You're fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Link. That is a rude awakening. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? Better not keep me waiting. Zelda. The nice thing about this is I have a right stick. You didn't even notice that you didn't have a camera stick when you were playing it the first time. But you do now. You found a blue rupee. It's worth 5 rupees. Better drop it in your wallet for now. Let's not break this barrel. Yeah, so this game was the introduction of the stamina meter. It beeps at you a lot. It's a lot more obnoxious than the one in Breath of the Wild. Put it that way. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Bah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help. Okay. Thanks, that was a huge help, Link. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay the old lady offered me to do that. Hey, you got a red rupee. Don't spend it all in one place. Most things cost more than 20 rupees, so, yeah, we will spend it all in one place. I have to hang back and watch the Academy today. Good luck with the ceremony, Link. I'm just so used to using Z to change the camera. I now have a camera stick. Woohoo! Alright. Because I've been playing Ocarina of Time, you know, and that doesn't have a camera stick either. It has C buttons, but they're used for using items.
Hey!
Hey Link, up here!
Yo!
Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered. There's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me, and we can have a quick chat.
Ooh.
Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. Even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Oh, but it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you join me up here? You should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? I think you can make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. I haven't played this game since it first came out. I did get 100% when it did. So it's not like I'm a complete novice. But it is still...
Yo!
It has been quite a while. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in this morning, Link? Oh? You have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing, then. See, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gapora... Yeah, that's an Ocarina of Time reference, obviously. Has a pet named Mia, and, well, she's scampered off again. Look. Over there, do you see her? The Headmaster's so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony. I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start and I just put on a fresh set of clothes and, well, you see... You help me out and go retrieve Mia for me?
Ooh.
Fantastic! So you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you're taking the time to help. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang out that ledge there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. No jump yet, you just have the auto jump when you get to the edge of the, and no jump button yet. We just have the normal auto jump when we get to the edge of a platform. And we can pick up Nia. Nice work. You brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose it should feed Mia now. Please tell the Headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh yes, I should give you a reward. It's not much, but please take this. Don't tell the others. 20 more rupees. We have a save statue. O youth, aided by the servant of the goddess, unite earth and sky, bring light to the land. I'm not gonna sing that. Hey, good morning, Link. Glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. Stand a little closer. It sounds gorgeous, too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. Not a harp, it's a lyre. Harps are bigger. And look at these clothes! I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. So, how do I look? Ah, I think so too. But it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. Not quite. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. He really didn't have to tell this to the characters, but of course nobody playing the game would know this. They have to put it in there somewhere. Ah, but that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It was a breed so rare, we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. You recall when Link and that Loftwing had his first met. What a sight! The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away, without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. She's always had a thing for Link, huh? Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Even looks kind of like the owl. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those trained to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast during the race... What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link.
Hey!
Listen, Link, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. Oh yeah? You can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go.
Hey!
Okay, Link, go ahead. Just press down and call your Loftwing. I didn't press down, he just does that automatically. This bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. Hang in there, Link. I got you. The plumage. Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't spring your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. I don't think he ignored it. You still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead to see if you can't find where your bird is gone. My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters.
Yo!
What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? The loft wing is missing. How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? Will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Thanks for the pun. Ahem, excuse me. I see. So, the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your loft wing. Beetle was introduced in Majora's Mask as a shop owner. He sold masks. Then in Wind Waker, he had a general store. And then I don't know if he was in Twilight Princess. Can't recall. You know, Bruce, that sure was a pain, what with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftling like that was gonna go down without a fight? But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Whoa, Link! So, yeah. Just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Bruce, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please! You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda on the statue of God, up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Bruce doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Ooh. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where is that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. You lay off my dude right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids? Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Bruce? Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's, Don't even try it, Bruce. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us.
No.
Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? I love this change in the tune. I suppose you, Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. That could be a major setback toward knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Oh, really? Link, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. My father said he'd talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry. Find your bird in time. Everyone can fly except me. I know exactly where the bird is, so I'm gonna head straight over there, pretty much. This guy gives you an important hint for the end of the game.
Oh.
Look at this thing. Who knows how long the statue has been here? And it only has one eye. Poor thing. You probably know this, but you can press up to look around. That thing of this only has one eye, extremely important for the end of the game. Also, look at that crest on that eye. Waterfall Cave. Beware of blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. We can't get through here yet, so...
Yeah?
Link, perfect timing. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Bruce found out I told you... It sounds like Bruce forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning out the dining hall, Bruce and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Bruce and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure I was never able to ride a bird again. Sounds like Bruce and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with X. Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. We're gonna need a sword. And just like how we got a sword in Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
Hey, it's Link! Do you still want to get in some sword practice, even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Unlike in the original, the sword practice here is not actually mandatory, but we can still do it. We've got a practice sword. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Press plus at any time to look at the items you're carrying. Thanks for the beep. I hate the beep. I dismiss them as soon as possible, because otherwise they just beep over and over and over until a new beep comes up. Want to learn about how to use a sword? Sure. Okay, so the basics of swordsmanship. It's important to think about the direction you're swinging your sword. If you swing it vertically, you'll do a vertical slash. If you swing it sideways, you'll do a side slash. Thrust it forward to do a thrust. Next, there's a more advanced technique, the spin attack. It's a perfect move for when you're surrounded by enemies. Remember these moves? You can handle yourself in any fight. Remember the fundamentals. Always press ZL to target an enemy as soon as you see it. Try getting in some good practice on those logs. If you get how to swing your sword, you can always check the help with right. Don't ever forget your fundamentals. Once you've sliced up those logs, I'll set it up so you can try out your big move. That's right, Link. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Okay. Great! Now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. Bring them together. Okay. Good one! That sure looked like it felt good. So, why don't you try a Fatal Blow to close out our session? Alright, when your enemy is down, target it with ZL and throw yourself at it to land a Fatal Blow. Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing it off with this technique. That's the way! Fatal Blow is also an effective move to use right after you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Hello, Bella. Hello, Bella. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that Fatal Blow quick before they get up. Alright. Hey, Link! You can't take that swords out of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? What? Your offspring is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once. Remember, the Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first. Once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? That log. There we go. When you get those vertically, then they just go away. Oh boy, Keese. Goodbye. First green rupee. You got a green rupee. It's worth just 1 rupee, so collect lots of them. Oh, I think I know how to get there. It was up here, right? Yeah, here we go. In this game, we start with 6 hearts, so... Ever played Zelda? Wow! Well, I've played all of the games up to this point, other than, those that aren't on the Switch. You're really missing out. I love Zelda, so this is my favorite series. Are you... Alright, so... sorry, I'm reading... So the chat on the left doesn't miss any... the chat that you see on the screen doesn't miss any messages, but the chat that's on the right is what I was reading, and it does miss messages, so... sorry. Goodbye. These keys are stronger than most. In most Zelda games, they have 1 HP, but in this Zelda game, that is not the case. Alright, then. Got another. You haven't played it since Adventure of Link? Oh man, you're missing out. I mean, Adventure of Link was fun, don't get me wrong, but, you're missing out. 3D Zeldas are amazing in my opinion. Oh, we got a monster claw. This extremely sharp claw looks painful to even touch. So this game introduced crafting, which is used much more extensively in Breath of the Wild. As you can see, there's a decent number of things that we can get, but yeah, there's a lot more in Breath of the Wild. There's a heart here. You got a heart. This item's life-giving energy restores 1 heart of life. There's an item description for every item in the game. Thankfully, it only appears once. Originally, it would reappear after you turned off the game and turned it back on. This game was originally with motion controls for everything, which is how I'm playing it now. This is the HD remake. It was originally on the Wii. So, of course, it used motion controls for everything. This is also why Link is right-handed instead of left-handed. He's traditionally left-handed, but for this game, he's right-handed, so that it was more intuitive for players. But this is the HD remake. You can play it with a standard controller and not motion controls. I decided I was going to play standing up and play with standard controls. Which made me have to come up with an interesting webcam setup. Instead of it being on top of my monitor, it is now on top of a box behind that is really tall, that's on top of a table that is behind my monitor. Great trivia. Yeah. If anyone's never played it before, I guess. Hey Link, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your loftwing? Oh no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Neither of you have? Okay. Yeah, this game actually came out on the Zelda 25th anniversary. There's a huge deal around it. They made the box special for it and everything. Zelda 25th anniversary. And now, it came out again. It came out the remake was released for the Zelda 35th anniversary. Which was last year. Who's that? Calling for me. Oh, sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. I actually bought this, I pre-ordered this game. Somehow, GameStop had a big sale last summer, and they were selling some games for a discount, including this one was $10 off before it was released. So... Look, there he is. No doubt about it. That's your loftwing, Link. Vertical. And vertical. There we go. You should hurry, Link. Now that your offering is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling, almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our loft wings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday, I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Link. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. I do actually have to press down this time. Now we get some instruction on how to fly. Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Link, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. I'd love to be a bird, honestly. Yep. This game has us going back and forth between the surface and the sky several times. So, we'll be flying around a lot. Your Loftwing really is amazing. Especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened.
No!
Well, well, if it isn't Link! Word around the plaza is you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We've been waiting forever for the race to start. They delay it for you? I don't get it. Big Flake gets special treatment. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? Don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. Ugh! You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you? Bruce has been going on forever about he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her. I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that tablecloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, no way was it gonna let some scrawny clown snatch the prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth. Zelda's sailcloth will be mine. Duh. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First, I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody is stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Oh yeah. Bruce. Oops. Bruce, behind you. Right behind you. What? Can't you see I'm in the middle of... Ah! Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Nothing big. Really? Link, yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was that he found that red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Anyhow, later, Zelda, look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. That swag as he walks. Did you hear that, guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got these guys beat. Deep down, I think you do too. Yeah. That's the spirit, Link. Trust me, you can win this.
Hey!
Wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link. All of the knights have purple loft wings for no apparent reason. Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily, that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. I think this is a Harry Potter reference. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, match your loft wing. Remember to call your bird promptly with down once you dive off the edge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think, but do you need to hear them again? Nope. The guy on the left has seen some things. The guy on the left is the Headmaster, and he is a reference to an owl from Ocarina of Time. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. They should have changed that to say 35th. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by... the lovely Zelda! Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. Yeah, I think these three are gonna have a fun time after this. That goes double for you, Groose!
Hey!
Alright, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin.
Hey!
Go!
Yeah!
Alright, so we can't actually lose this race. Right, it's X to dash and not A. I'm so used to using A to dash because that's what you do in the original. Oh, you use A to grab it, huh? Hey, don't you know this is my day to get all the glory? And he goes and whacks us. Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face. And they start throwing eggs at us. For the other two are gonna throw eggs at us now. Which is loads of fun. But we won. You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Link! Hello, Mickle Plays. Am I speedrunning this? No, the timer's just there so I can show how long it's been. Especially when I'm editing for YouTube. Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we better get on with the ceremony. Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. How are you doing, Mickle Plays? Why does it still say no first playthrough? Why? I got rid of those tags. That's good to hear. Great Goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, now bestow the blessing of the goddess upon you. This thing she's been wearing the whole time is a sailcloth. Blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth! You know it's something special when the chief's daughter is playing the harp for you. Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. Yes, there is fall damage in this game. It smells nice, too. Link, quit goofing! This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? Hey, that's not goofing! That is a sacred ritual of holding things up so everyone can see them. As started in, A Link to the Past. Well, as justified in A Link to the Past, but it was started in Zelda 1. You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, Link. Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Uh-oh. And just what are you thinking? Don't be silly. This is your big moment, Link. You have to jump off the statue. Look down. See that big round design in the courtyard below? Finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here, right before you hit the ground, press ZR to open up your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So, ready to jump. Also, if you don't use the sailcloth at all, then then you take fall damage, and she pulls you right back up to the top, so you have to jump again. That was close enough to the center. In a nation where main travel is flying, you have to win a parachute. That was perfect. You're amazing, Link. Yep, you do. But normally you can just call your bird, right? So it doesn't matter. You know, Link, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think maybe you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Link? Hey, Link! It was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. You know, Link, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? Thanks for the follow. What's going on? Ah, Link! Link? I'm waiting for you. Time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. Ah, you're awake.
Oh.
When your lost one carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? Black tornado, you say? No ordinary storm. I'm gonna set up something to stand on because my feet are starting to hurt. Must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. Interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of the night. It would also be very dangerous. There's a decent number of Zelda games that are on the Switch. I played Zelda 1, Zelda 2, Link's Awakening, Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, and then this is the next one. And then there's two Hyrule Warriors games and Breath of the Wild. And we're supposed to get Breath of the Wild 2 later this year, and Majora's Mask might also end up on the Switch. Rest now, Link. Zelda's going to be fine. She's out there alive. I know it. Time to meet the companion. So, warning. This is widely regarded as the most annoying companion, even outstripping Navi. They made her less annoying in this version of the game. But she's still quite annoying. At night, these cats are not happy. Not happy at all. If you hit them off the edge, they'll just fly back up, so don't worry, the cat did not die. And hitting it with my sword also did not kill it or anything. Don't worry. Just calm them down when doing that. Got another red rupee. On. Die already. You can kill slimes, you can't kill cats. I gotta wait for my stamina. Go. Yeah. You start with 6 hearts in this game, so it's not like you're... It's not like it's that bad. Alright. No mashing the B button in this game to swing your sword, you actually have to move your arm around like an idiot. Alright. That creature's like your cat? Well, they do call them cats in this game, so, you know. And that vanished. Stonewall, gone. Time to go. Notice how the statue of the goddess has turned around right now. Odd. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Phi is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Foundling, you must take up the sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep. My sudden appearance. Uncertainty surrounds the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. Yes, Phi is a robot. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. Or rather, an AI. Phi is an AI. An ancient AI, but an AI all the same. And the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up the sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept the sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. I need to... You got the goddess sword. The mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete. Master. Link. My master. Link! I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the Youth of Legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. Very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. Started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years, it began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things, here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. Never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. Youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land, such as his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the spirit maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the Surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. Living memory, no one has ever done this. This is a tablet. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Alright, see you later, Chief Bird. Take it, and place it within the altar behind me. You got the Emerald Tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with the Skyward Strike. Choking on water. Yay. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. I have to get closer. There we go. Do not ask me where the training sword went. It was there, and now it simply isn't. Maybe the Headmaster took it. If you look carefully at the clouds, you can sort of see where those areas will appear. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. Use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance, which will be never. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think. If what this fly says is true, Zelda's alive. Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but is only the start of your journey. Please, see it through and prove the legend's true. Okay. You do your people proud, Link. Dawn is drawing near. It has been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link. Those clothes. They don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for running the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. Better change before you go. We saw Pippet earlier wearing a similar uniform, but yellow. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You are always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both.
Hey.
Link. That green uniform looks so adventurous. Sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine doing what you're about to do. I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch. You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They fit in the pouch, and they might come in handy on an adventure. Wow, that's a big pouch! It holds a shield? Link, I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Seriously, look at that pouch, and he says a shield will fit in it. Maybe it's a magic pouch. You know, it's bigger on the inside. Hey, I just saw the news. Out of all of us, how come only you got promoted to senior class? Talk about stupid calls. Well, let's see. You two, you and Stritch, threw eggs at me, and Groose yelled at me when I was about to grab the statue, so... On top of all that, Groose won't come out of his room and Zelda's missing. It's all your fault. Way to go there, buddy. Some senior class guy you are. I heard the news, Link. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds, and you're going to go look for her. Is that right? Headmaster told me there's land beneath the clouds. Do you know anything about that? So that's the famous sword. Ah, but it won't do much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. It just gives you a shield? Thanks. I thought you had to buy that. You got a wooden shield. The light wooden shield breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. Wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all the shields. Also keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip a shield, hold R, select the shield you want to use, and let go of R. If you're not sure how to use a shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the sparring hall will happily teach you. Hey, you there! Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, if you're one of those knights, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training at least. Let me tell you, one look at you and I can tell you'll need my potions by the cultured fool. So don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear. I forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason, I like you, though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, that's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. And we got an empty bottle! Yay! That is the most useful thing we get here. You can fill it with all sorts of useful things. Bottles fit in your adventure pouch. Press R to take a look. If you ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop items off the outer shaft. So what would you like to buy? There we go. Whee! Master Link, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in the location known as the Sealed Grounds. Please proceed with caution, Master. Well, that was unpleasant. Oh, that's a Sheikah symbol on the door there. Master, I have information to report. While these doors appear to have been opened recently, they are now sealed shut by a powerful, unidentified force. Which means our only course of action is therefore to drop to the bottom here. Young one. Child of destiny. Ascended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess, Skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. Seriously? Have to be closer. There we go. Master Link, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your Skyward strike. I've also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as Dowsing. Would you like me to explain this process to you? No. Understood, Master. Hold up and select Zelda as your dowsing target, then point in the direction you wish to search. That's why I said don't explain it, because I knew that she would explain it anyway. Okay. And then it beeps at you, but thankfully only once this time and not constantly. Because originally it would beep at you constantly until you pulled out the sword to douse. I don't want to douse because I know where I'm going. And finally save. Traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Link? Ah, Link. Good. Very good. I sense you have already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. Skyward strike is yours to command. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years, waiting for you to arrive. All so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand on the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. The revival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it. Gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. Feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. Link, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for Faron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to Faron Woods. You'll be traveling in an unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I will give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press A to place a beacon. Though you cannot see it from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. You no longer have a use for the beacon. You can remove it from your map by pressing A. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now. You must head into Faron Woods and chase after the spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. What you find there should prove useful to you on your journey. We're ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, Link, go bravely. Very important to the plot later on, there is a thing back there, sealed in amber. I just want wanted to point out that it is actually there right at the start. We got some revitalizing potion and the bottle it's in. Regardless of whether your beacon is there or not, it's going to show you like the beacon is there. You can actually remove the beacon before you walk outside. Out of the way! Scram! That's a Goron! Oh, come on. Ah, that was annoying. Whew, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. I get the heart. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating.
Hey!
Hey bud, I am Gorko the Goron. I am researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient texts, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down from this Isle of the Goddess place. Find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. A ribbon would be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. Sure you've missed a ton of the game? Not really. This whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I for one believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head-scratcher, bud. Makes you want to know more, does it not?
Oh!
Alright, see you later, Bella. Ah, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you had better brace yourself, because I am about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island, and they get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than the birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Only that last part is wrong, actually. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. The Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders that we do not have here. Buildings are all made of gold, and an endless spring of mystical water feeds a river that flows through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever! The trees are heavy with plump fruit that cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. The thing about the pumpkins is actually true. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere! The weather, bud! Not too hot, not too cold, no chance of sweaty heat in a garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Amazing, right? Wrong! It is beyond amazing! You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Good to hear, bud. I am completely obsessed with the place. I get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I will need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I will give you the latest info. Okay, I did get my health back. Oh! What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that?
was that? The statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I have got to know.
Still don't have a bug net, so we can't catch any bugs. Master, now that you have access to the stone statue, you can return to the sky at will. Furthermore, by using a certain amiibo figure, which I do not have, unfortunately, you can return to the sky from anywhere on the surface and come back to where you left. Please call me anytime you would like to use an amiibo. You can also enable or disable amiibo usage from the options. I do not have the relevant amiibo, unfortunately, so it will not do anything. I will not be doing that part, but it is useful. This is what a beacon looks like when you get to where it is. Minus for the map. Master, you have entered Faron Woods. Plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Pretty big area. It's named after an area that appears in, what? Recommend you continue to use your ability to search for her. I didn't realize that was going to advance automatically. Okay, anyway. It's named after an area that was in Twilight Princess. I didn't get to read that section. Oh well. There we go. My goodness. Those things are frustrating to deal with. Huh? It's gone quiet.
Wee-coo! Now there's a green one! I didn't know they even came in green! Don't hurt me, Coo-weep!
Alright. And he ran off, so we need to go follow him. Let's go save first. Or at least touch the statue. Goodbye. Now he's next to another mushroom. Ah.
It spotted me again! Whee! Natural defense mechanism, look like a plan. Huh? You don't want to eat me? Whee! Come to think of it, why did you fight off all those red monsters? Beep bleep. I'm Machi. I'm a Kikwi. You seem okay, even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. That's weird, Kiku. A little while ago, I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl. What's a Zelda? I don't know who this girl was, Kukui, but she was in a bunch of trouble when I saw her. A pack of those mean red guys were after her, Kui. She escaped with the Kikwi Elder. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. This information indicates that she was assailed by monsters but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I have marked the position of the Kikwi known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikwi most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to previous direct contact with Zelda. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there's an 85% chance that the Kikwi Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction for the same reason. I propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. How about no? You really spooked me, Kui. You keep some very strange company, friend. Bleep. It sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the Elder. If you're heading that way anyway, Kui, do you mind telling our elders that I'm safe? You're up, Kui. Bet your friend is safe with our Elder. You see me looking down, I'm trying to see if there's anything said by chat, because chat is significantly below me. Got an amber relic. These amber-colored chunks of precious stone are found everywhere. Nobody knows where their strange shape comes from. Got a jelly blob. It may look like a boring wad of gunk, but it's used to make all sorts of things. There we go. Ooh. Got an ornamental skull. This simple, slightly macabre fashioned statement bears the bokoblin symbol. Wee-hee. I am Bucha, a Kikwi Elder. I saw the way you spotted me through my ingenious camouflage. Wee. You are clearly a master swordsman. For Zelda. Zelda? Ah, the girl creature with the blonde hair. She looked like one of your kind. Yes, he was with me. But now is not the time for such talk. The woods are full of monsters. I am worried about my missing tribe. The shock and worry has made my memories of the girl quite hazy. What? You say you've met some of my people, Kui? So Machi is safe, eh? Ah, but the monsters. They're still lurking in the forest. I don't dare leave this spot. 3 Kikwis are still unaccounted for. Could I ask you to search for them and make sure they are safe, Kui? I'm worried sick for my fellow Kikwis. If you could calm my fears, I might be able to remember more about where the girl you seek went off to. Learning that Zelda is no longer with the Kikwi Elder is an unfortunate setback, but he may still have useful information. Taking this into account, I calculated an 85% probability that your quest will be aided if you find the lost Kikwis for the Elder. To expedite your search for these forest-dwelling creatures, I have added Kikwis as a dowsing option. You need me to explain how to switch dowsing targets? No thanks. Additionally, I will mark any Kikwees you discover on your map and disable dowsing regions for them. That way, you will not revisit the same Kikwees. This concludes my explanation. When ready, please begin your search for the missing Kikwees. Yeah, thankfully it only beeps once. Normally it would beep continuously until you finished, so... Caught a fairy! This playful sprite replenishes 6 of your hearts. Put it in a bottle and keep it with you. It will come to your aid automatically if you run out of hearts. Oh, come on. Bell. This one has a blue hat, means it's slightly tougher. Gotta be kidding me. Ow. Oh, come on. There we go. Down he goes. Kikwee! You fought off all those red guys. Does that mean you're a good guy? See, I've got this problem. My legs have turned to jelly and I can't get down. Think you can help me, Quee? Ouch! That was, effective. Anyway, thanks to you, I'm saved. Keep Leap? Really? The Elder was worried about me? Well, I'm glad to hear he's safe, Quiku. My name's Lopsa. You see the Elder? Can you please tell him where I am? Oh, Quee, my legs are still shaking. Alright. This guy will keep running around until we've got all of the grass gone. So. There we go. I've been discovered. Here I thought I had a good hiding place, Quee. I'm Erla. You won't find another Kikwee in these woods that's half as good at hiding as I am. Except the Elder, of course. Quee! Piece of heart. 4 to increase your heart capacity by 1. 3 to go. Don't eat me! I taste terrible! Let me go, Quee! Huh? The Elder was worried about me? Glad to hear he's safe, Quee. I'm Ulu. If you meet the Elder, tell him I'm here. Keep Leap? I don't know if it's safe yet. I'm going to stay here a while longer and wait for those monsters to go away. I'm not detecting any additional dowsing responses in the area. I suggest you go speak with the Kikwee Elder. What was that just now, Quee? Don't scare me like that. Wee. So, all my fellow Kikwees are well. They want me to stop worrying? Aha! Excellent. They know me too well. Have a real talent for finding whatever is missing. We know who you are or where you come from. Have my thanks. Wee hee hee. I feel much less worried now. Believe I just remembered where that young lady went. That young girl, Zelda. That her name? Yes, it's all coming back to me. She said she had to travel to the temple deep within these woods. We? Oh ho! I tried to warn her about how dangerous it was there, but the clever little thing vaulted off my belly and ran off on her own just the same. We can't actually get there without doing that quest. I think she headed down that way toward the temple, Kui. Be sure to take great care if you follow her. That area is crawling with monsters. Oh, I almost forgot, Kui. As a reward for finding all my fellow Kikwees, I will give you a precious Kikwee heirloom. Let me just fetch it for you right now, Kui. Pardon me a moment. You got the Slingshot! Use this projectile shooting weapon to fling Deku seeds at your foes. The hard seeds will stun your enemies. That slingshot, with that slingshot, Kui, you should be able to find a path into the deep woods where that temple is. Start. Why not try shooting that curled up vine over there? Hold ZR to ready your slingshot, Kui, then release ZR to let a shot fly. If you run out of ammunition, just grab some seeds from the fruit that grows on the trees over there. Go find that girl. I'll be rooting for you. Kui hee. Kui he he. Alright. Come on. Here we go. Like everything else, it uses the motion sensor, which is the gyroscope. And there we go. These can also drop seeds. Got 5 Deku seeds. These small seeds serve as ammunition for your slingshot. Make sure you've always got a few handy. The deep woods. And we have a chest up here. Now, what were you playing, King Rhodes? I can't actually, I don't have a... I can't check that. Owned does not support an API like that. Sonic 3D Blast. How are your speedruns going? Ender Lilies is like Hollow Knight? Okay. Ah, hey Gorko. Now there is a face I know. Hey, bud. I tell you, your timing could not have been better. Look here. I stumbled onto one of these things just now, and it looks just like something I have seen in those ancient texts. If I remember right, yep, this is one of the things the goddess was said to have left behind for the hero of legend. Pretty amazing, right? I even thought of a name for these things. I've been calling them goddess cubes. Makes sense, right? Those ancient texts say some real interesting stuff about these things. How'd it go again? Let me see, 5 of the 6 world records now. Awesome. Summon forth the light from a heavenly blade, and may that sword's master receive aid. So there you have it. I see you got yourself a sword there. What do you say we try and crack the mystery of this cube together? Sure. Hey, thanks a billion, bud! This cube is made of some sort of metal I have never seen. I have wailed on it, but nothing happens. You know, bud, I would say the key to cracking this egg is that one line. You know, the light from a heavenly blade? Heavenly blade? Whoa! Did you see that? The cube just shot up into the sky! I think it reacted to that whirly beam thing that shot at your sword. Where do you think that cube shot off to, anyhow? This mystery just got a whole lot more, mysterious. The texts say there are cubes like that one all over this land. Tell you what, you blast as many of those cubes as you can find. If you find out more about them along the way, you come see me. I don't know which, chest is opened by which goddess cube, but I do know that there are a lot of them. Yeah, hit those cubes with a blast of light from your sword and whoosh, they shoot up into the sky. Ancient texts I read say those cubes are all over this land. Okay. And temple? The old texts refer to a place near here called the Sky View Temple, where, as the story goes, a visitor from the sky will one day be received. Come to think of it, I seem to remember seeing an old stone marker somewhere in these parts. I do not remember exactly what was written on the thing, but my gut tells me it is the key to getting inside. Go. Not saving just yet. I will be doing a couple of things in the area. He who descended from above, look to the star that the bird rising heavenward gazes upon, and aim your shot there. So if you're standing here and you're like, what in the world are we supposed to do? Well... Wow, that gets out of alignment quick. There we go. That's like those switches that turn diamond switches that turn yellow in Ocarina of Time when you hit them. That's this game's equivalent of those. Now it is time for Dungeon 1. Skyview Temple. This is actually a fairly long dungeon. Master, I have bad news. The auras of many creatures reverberate throughout this temple. As a result, I can't isolate Zelda's aura. You will not be able to track her here. Not that I was anyway, I know where I'm going. Given the situation, I suggest you look around to see where we should move next. If you save at a bird statue now, you can go outside, you cannot go to the sky. The only way you could go to the sky from here would be if you had the appropriate amiibo, which I do not. Also, you might have noticed the keys went down in one hit. The sword that we have now has twice the power of the first sword we had. Another monster claw. Goodbye. Alright. End of stream today for today will be when I finish this here. Oh. In a room with 2 glittering gemstones, you shall find the temple map. Gaze upon that map until your eye finds the X, for it is there that you must strike another gemstone to reveal a path. And we got the dungeon map. It shows the layout of this area and reveals unexplored rooms. You might notice there's a couple of X's on this. It also reveals the locations of treasure chests, so be sure to take a look. Yes, they combine the map and compass into one item in this game. Master, I have information for you. You have obtained a map of this area. You can view it by pressing minus. Position of doors and their locks, as well as the position and status of treasure chests, can be confirmed on the map with marks such as X. However, be aware that you will be unable to use beacons here due to the indoor nature of this environment. Water level rises. Oh, right. I knew there was some importance to this room. Okay. There we go. I got a small key. This key will open a locked door. You can only use it in this area. Like you could do dungeons out of order. There is a set order to dungeons in this game. I think that was started in Majora's Mask, honestly. So, you can't do the dungeons out of order, which means that you can only use it in this area as basically useless text. Because it's not like you use it anywhere else anyway. We got a big central area now. Yes! Seeds! There we go. Now we have a real fun foe. can only hit him in the direction he's not blocking. And if you hit a direction he is blocking, then he retaliates. Alright. See you later, Chief Bird. I'm just gonna finish this dungeon, and that's gonna be it for this stream. You got the beetle. The unexplained power contained within this insect-shaped item allows you to control it as it flies through the air. Point the cursor where you want it to go, and press ZR to send it soaring. Alright, you too. You have acquired a new item. Analysis of this object's insect-like profile and wings indicates that it can fly. After launching it, you can remotely pilot the device. The sharp structure on the front of the device can sever threads and deliver a blow to smaller objects. Press the R to ready the device for takeoff, and press right to learn more about its operation. This is basically the replacement for the boomerang in this game. It does have a limited range. Or rather, it has a limited amount of fuel, really. That's how this works. How it works out. The door was still locked, so we opened it again. That did not accomplish anything. Yes! I thought I'd have to do it all again. Okay. Starting with Twilight Princess. Starting with Twilight Princess, there are heart pieces in dungeons. There we go. And it should be obvious what's in this chest. It's the golden carving. This strangely shaped gold sculpture is covered in mysterious patterns. It's the big key. Big keys in this game are a puzzle. You don't simply get to walk up to a door and put it in the door. Nope, you have to actually do a puzzle. At least I thought there were 2 heart pieces in this dungeon, but it seems like there was only 1. Okay. Well, anyway. The way that you do this is you set it up so that it fills in the pattern. looks like a bird. And then it shatters the key. And then you get to move forward. Look who it is. I thought that tornado I stirred up would have tossed and torn you apart. Here you are, not in pieces. Not that your life or death has any consequence. It's just the girl that matters now, and I can sense her here, just beyond this door. Yes, we plucked Her Majesty from her perch in the clouds, and now she's ours. Oh, but listen to me. I'm being positively uncivil. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Demon Lord who presides over this land you look down upon. This world you call the Surface. You may call me Gira. In truth, I very much prefer to be indulged with my full title, Lord Girahim, but I'm not fussy. Did you really just draw your sword, foolish boy? By all rights, the girl should have fallen into her hands already. She was nearly ours when that loathsome servant of the goddess snatched her away. Do you have any idea how that made me feel inside? Furious! Outraged! Sick with anger! This turn of events has left me with a strong appetite for bloodshed. Still, it hardly seems fair, being of my position, to take all of my anger out on you. Which is why I promise up front not to murder you. No, I'll just beat you within an inch of your life. Yep, this guy's our first boss fight. He has two phases. The first phase is infuriating, and the second phase is a lot less so. So the first phase, he will put his hand where he thinks your sword is going to be, and then you need to strike the opposite. Man, that driver gets out of control fast. If you do not strike opposite, he can actually grab your sword and take it from you. So, yeah. Alright, he's done with that. Now we're gonna actually fight him. Ah, that's a shield bash thing that you have to do. Ow. Ow. There we go. Well, you put up more of a fight than I would have thought possible out of such a soft boy. But don't clap for yourself quite yet. That sword of yours is the only reason you still live. I fear I spent far too long teasing and toying with you. Girl's presence has all but faded from this place, which means there's no reason to linger here. Goodbye, Sky Child. Run and play this time. Got get in my way again, though, and you're dead. And we get a heart container for it. It looks nice and fancy. You got a heart container! Your life has increased by 1 and is now also now fully replenished. Up to 7. Door vanishes, and we can go. Skyview Spring. You might notice there's fairies over by that waterfall over there. If you want to go, if you want to refill your fairies, there you go. I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Master, I have a message written in the language of the gods of old. Allow me to translate for you. From the edge of time I guide you. One chosen to carry out the goddess's mission. Spirit maiden who descended from the clouds must travel to 2 sacred places to purify her body. You stand in one of these places, Skyview Spring. The other is known as the Earth Spring. This second spring is hidden away deep within the scorched earth of Eldin. Spirit Maiden, ever mindful of the heavy task entrusted to her, has set out for this sacred place. Got the ruby tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, as I just translated, it would appear that Zelda purified herself in the waters of this spring. I calculate a 97% chance that she has already set out for Eldin, where another great spring exists. However, it is not clear what method of travel Zelda used to move from here to her next destination. Yeah, it's impossible for us to go directly from one to the other. My analysis suggests you should take this tablet to the altar in Skyloft. Doing so will likely open a new column of light on the surface, allowing you to descend to another area and continue your search for Zelda. The bird statue that transports you back to the sky should be in the forest you previously passed through. Hey, it's me, Kui. Did you find the girl? Not yet. Aw, that's too bad. But it sounds like you at least know where you need to search next to find her, Kui. That's something, right? I'm so glad I've finally been reunited with all my Kikwi friends. It's all thanks to you, Kuweep. With any luck, hopefully you'll find that girl you've been searching for real soon, Boroku. Take care, okay? And we'll do all that next time. For right now, I'm going to just save and quit. Yes. That's going to be all for today. But we got the first day done. With the first temple done, we have the sword, we have first couple of items that we need, and we got a lot of story done as well. So that's going to be all for today. I can't access my computer standing up. Oh, you stuck around for the end anyway. Okay. Alright, well, that's going to be all for today. So, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.